Well, boys and girls, as I kept you hanging on tender hooks, we have a virgin in the audience. Oh, I heard an appreciative fan. Now, this sacrifice is the initiation of bringing this poetess into the fruition of continuance within this organization. Unfortunately, we don't have Bailey here. Bailey and Carol Falk, who's a delicious human being, and this phenomenal basset hound, who would fall asleep and snore while people were reading. And those who didn't know better thought that the person was snoring while they were reading their work. Can you imagine? Anyway, that was our initiation. That was our hazing. It gives me great pleasure to bring a newbie up, Harriet Kleiner. Go, girl.
Thank you. This is almost the first time I've been out in like 2 weeks. So it's very exciting. The bristling orange cat walks over and lays on the mat. He basks in his glory, magnificent story in a world that is his to unwrap. The mice over here are so common. They're all his because that's what he's won. He can pick and can choose. He has nothing to lose, for it's he who decides what is fun. The mice do not know what he's keeping, a secret immense and profound. He tells them that what he is seeking is a world that is good all around, when in fact with the funnest of feelings, right there way down deep in his bones, what he wants is a series of stealings from their health and their wealth and their homes. Who cares if this makes them unhappy? Who cares if they're footing the bill? His friends make it snappy, around him they're sappy, for they know he has power to kill. But who gave him this power he savors? How did he arrive on this throne? Some mice showed him to it, they helped him to do it. It wasn't just him on his own. And this is the point I am making, that his power depends on the mice. And once they can see he's been faking, to stay he will have to think twice. Think twice about squeezing the small ones. Think twice about selling them out. He can lay on the mat, he can stay till he's fat, but he cannot depend on his clout. The mice are the ones with the power. Their numbers are millions to one. If united they'll stand, then they have it in hand to engage until justice is won. Brute force is, of course, not the answer. His claws are quite sharp when they're out. But a dogged debate and debunking will undoubtedly bring it about. The mice must remember their sameness, that they all want the same mousy rights to create a more peaceful existence and to lift up a beacon of light. Our differences, sure, there are plenty, but there's one thing we all can agree. The most beautiful thing on this planet is the right that we have to be free. Thank you.
More.
Thank you.
More. No. Put the crutches on. No. You can stay. You can even use them. But it's she's cured! Oh my God! It's a miracle! The power of the power. I love that you're wearing a talus.
Little bursting berries prancing down the lane. They do not know their nature, but they're dancing just the same. A brief and hurly jiggle. The steps are fun and fast, and in the whirling motion they forget they will not last. But what if one remembered? What if one grew wise? How slow his steps would grow then, to know there is no prize. A hush fell on the berries. The dust lay down and cried. How can we have fun, they thought, when soon we'll all have died? Slow they walked together, looking here and there. The thought of no more fun in life was one they could not bear. And then it dawned upon them. Their eyes were filled with light. Why not dance and live and love, because the end's in sight? Yes, we will lose everything, and this we cannot fight. But here we are, right here and now, let's dance with all our might. Sweet, enlightened berries, laughing down the lane. Now they know their nature, and they're dancing just the same. A brief and unfurling tempo. The steps are strong and true, and whether you will join or watch is really up to you. There once was a very fine beetle who fell through a crack in the floor. He didn't know that's what he'd walked on until it became a before. Before he fell into the darkness, before he fell out of the light, before all there was a brightness, and now everything is a fight to say yes, it is worth it. A fight to say, yes, I can so. A fight to say, no, I don't want to, and I will not improve it no mo. I'm sick of this empty cold niceness. It's done to pretend to be more, for all that I am is a beetle who fell through a crack in the floor.